Hey YouTube, Justin with TAC2 Weapons here for the Second Amendment. I'm back here with the Commando Mark45. I'm going to show you guys the version 2 of this that we have and let you guys see how this one is taken apart, which both of them are pretty much the same. I just want to do this so you guys can see how it comes apart compared to the other one. With the upper part, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the full disassemble of this one too. So like I said, we need a number 4 Phillips head for stock screws, so we're gonna go ahead and take them out now. And we're going to do everything exactly pretty much the same way. But there ain't much different between the two guns except for the wood collar and the inner workings of the upper. One's a little bit darker than the other, which can't really tell it, but when it's just a little bit darker. I'm going to set the stock for this one this way. So we'll set that number 4 Phillips head aside, back the flathead screw out. Well, first we need to cock it. This one acts like, to me, it's got more tension on the spring too, between the two. As you see, this it's a little bit harder to pull back. Okay, we got that one pretty good. We're going to back this flathead screw out. Now we're going to push back on that like I said in the last video, and that will come straight back after we pull up on it just a hair. Okay, we're going to let our bolt forward. Okay, and we're going to take that 3/16 wrench and back this out. Remember to keep pressure on that back plate. And I will do the comparison video at the end of this video so you guys can see this. The first time I took both of these apart, I was kind of skeptical about that rear cap, and right there it started wanting to push back on me. But this one definitely seems like it's got a lot more tension on it. I'm having trouble holding down on it with one finger. I'm going to push down on that with my other hand and slide my finger out and just slowly lift off. As you can see, that one wanted to push on me a little bit. So as you can see, there ain't no bushing on this one attached to the spring. So we're going to set our rear back plate over here to the side. So I think what they did between these two guns is they put a stiffer rear spring in it, and I'll show you guys the bolt assembly here in a second. Yeah, because the other one had the bushing attached to the spring, and this one don't. So we're going to let all this down. We're going to take our hand and cut the back of it. So when we start pulling this out, now you can see how this one is. The bushing and the recoil, the firing pin spring are all recessed into here. So the way you gotta take this one out is you have a knockout pin right here on this rear spring thing that's in here. I don't know. Yeah, because I took this one apart and I had to knock out that pin. But only thing you need is like a little punch on whichever side that draws outward, which I cannot remember. But there's a little bit of difference there between the two. But I will show you here in a second on how it looks. So here is the difference between the two. You can see the bushing is mounted into this spring. And then that's that part. And then here's our bolt. We have a firing pin spring. And then with this one here, here's our bolt with the bushing in it, firing pin spring, and our back plate. So you can see there's a difference with the inner workings part and the bolt. But you can take all the inner workings out of either gun and they'll interchange between the two. Because you can see there ain't no difference here with the bolt except for this back here. But that's pretty much on how both of them come apart. Now I'll do the reassembly of both videos so you guys can see the difference, how easier they go about together. But that's pretty much the difference between the two. Like I said, the wood's a little bit different color between the two. And this is the one I just took apart, and this is the one in the last video. So you can see a difference between the two wood colors. But I thought you guys would get a kick out of this to see the difference between the two on how they come apart. But comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll see you guys in the next video.